Hey, what's up guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be taking a deck profile of my Batterymen. Now, I just recently rebuilt these about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they're actually really fun, and I made them super aggressive, which is probably what the deck profile name is going to be Super Aggressive Batterymen. But they're really fun. They actually take on a lot of good decks and come out on top, surprisingly, because of one spell card in the deck. Or actually 2 spell cards in the deck that I will actually get you guys to guess. But there's a spell card that I play at 3 in this deck that I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you think it is, but it makes the deck really aggressive. It makes it really fun. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first off, we're going to be playing one copy of Batteryman Industrial Strength. Batteryman Industrial Strength is really good in this deck because you can banish 2 Batteryman monsters from your graveyard to special summon him, and then once per turn you can banish, you remove from play one of your thunder monsters in your graveyard to destroy one monster and one spell and trap. So he destroys one monster and a spell and trap on the field, which is great. He is searchable, so that's why we're only playing one copy of him. So he's really the boss monster of the deck. Then we play 3 copies of Batteryman Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell is really good in the deck because his effect is that if you control 2 face-up Batteryman monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then once per turn you can tribute a Batteryman monster to return 1 card on your opponent's field to the hand, which is really nice. He's a good card. He helps with the OTK to have a 2100 body on board to just inflict a little bit more damage, but other than that, you don't really use him all that much for his second effect. Then I play 3 copies of Batteryman Charger. Charger is crazy good in this deck. When he's normal summoned, you can special summon 1 Batteryman monster, except a Batteryman Charger from your deck, from your hand or deck, and he gains 300 attack for each thunder monster I control, except himself, which is really good. Actually including himself. So he's really good in this deck because he comes out at 2100 already. He helps with the OTK a lot because if you can special summon at a 9 volt and then 9 volt searches Batteryman Charger, if you already have the charge, you search. If you're later in the game, you search out your Industrial Strength and then you just go in for the kill. Now this deck is a OTK deck. You want to go in as fast as possible. And then we play 3 copies of Batteryman 9 volt. 9 volt is kind of the searcher of the deck. He's kind of your Stratos of the deck. That's kind of cute with just your eyes showing. But with 9 volt, when he's special summoned, his attack doubles and you can add a Batteryman monster from your deck to your hand. So it searches any of these directly from your deck. The sucky thing about him is during the end phase he destroys himself, he kills himself, which sucks, but it sets up our graveyard for a couple of little plays. Then I play 3 copies of Batteryman Microcell. Now, you might be thinking, why am I playing Microcell? But he really helps in the deck because he flows with your 9 volt. His effect is that when he's flip face up, I can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Batteryman monster from my deck, except another Microcell. And after this card has been flipped face up, I can destroyed by battle, I can draw a card. So he kind of helps me flow into my next cards that I need to get, and he stalls me out until I get the exact cards I need to perform my OTK. Because really all you need is a charger. You really just need a charger and a a fuel cell, and then you can perform the OTK and maybe an Industrial Strength. Then, since I am going to play some dark monsters in this deck, I did drop in a Blackluster Soldier. Sorry, Miku. But I did play 1 copy of Blackluster Soldier because he's really easy to go into in this deck. Then, really interesting tech card, I play 3 copies of Yugioh. Yugioh is really good in this deck because during either player's battle phase, I can special summon him from my hand. And if I do, I gain 1,000 life points. So if I'm taking some damage, I can special summon him, gain my points back, and then during either player's turn, you contribute him to target a face-up monster you control, and it gains 1,000 attack until the end phase of that turn, of the next turn. So I can attack with him and then tribute him, make another monster gain 1,000 attack, and OTK my opponent really easily with him. Then I play 2 Summoner Monks, because Summoner Monks help me get into my 9 volt really easily. 2 Honests. Honest is just crazy in the deck because he helps me get past that one pesky monster that my opponent has on board. And then finally, 3 Battle Faders for the last 3 monsters. That is one hell of a glare. Let me fix that. That's still one hell of a glare. Anyways, 3 Battle Faders because my opponent's going to kind of OTK me. I kind of want to have a little bit of a defense. And also you can tribute the Battle Fader next turn for your charger. So it really helps to do that as well. So that's it for the monsters. Let's get into the spells. It is a very monster heavy deck. But it's a lot of fun, and it's really this deck is super fast paced. Like, it's super fast paced. You OTK, it's either kill or be killed in this deck. You're either gonna get OTK'd or you're gonna OTK. And then we play 1 copy of Raigeki because we want to get rid of those. We really want to get rid of my opponent's monsters fast so I can OTK really fast. 1 Monarch Stormforth because I contribute them to summon that charger that I have. 2 Dark Holes because, again, I want to get rid of those monsters really quickly. 3 copies of Batteryman Charger, or Batteryman Charger, or Battery Charger, excuse me. I pay 500 life points to special summon 1 monster from my graveyard that includes Batteryman in the name, which can be 9 volt and really helps out. You want to always play 3 of these in the deck. It just really helps in the deck. Then for the MVP magic card of the deck, this isn't the one that I'm going to get you to guess. This is Short Circuit. Short Circuit is crazy good in this deck. You control 3 Batteryman monsters. I can destroy all cards my opponent controls. That means spells, traps, pendulums, extra deck monsters, link monsters, everything. Everything goes. Everything must go. Fire sale. Let's get rid of it. But it's crazy good. You want to draw into that pretty quickly. It's easy to get off because you just special summon out your chargers, and then you normal summon your charger, then special summon your fuel cell. Off of fuel cell or off of the charger, you special summon 9 volt, and there's your 3 right there. Now these are the 3 cards that I want you to guess. These are some old school cards. They are really good. It makes the deck super aggressive if you play it. But I want you guys to guess. And I'm going to give you guys like 3 seconds like I normally do to comment down below and tell me what you think it is. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, so it is 3 copies of United We Stand. Now, United We Stand is a super old school card, and I actually won the first duel that I played with this deck in a long time with United We Stand. Now, the thing is you're going to summon a lot of Batteryman. This deck swarms the field. So, the thing is about United We Stand is let's say I have a 9 volt, a charger, and a fuel cell on field. That's already 3 monsters. That means one of my Batterymen is going to go up by 2,400 attack. If I summon a Yugioh, then it's going to go up by 3,200 attack. I equip that onto my charger. Charger's already going up by 900. So 9 plus 30, what was it, 34? It'd be 8, 16, 32. Plus 9 is 42 or 4,100. Plus 18 would be, I know I'm rounding out all the math. It'd be 5,900. He would go up to 5,900 just off of 1 monster to OTK. Then if I have Short Circuit, I can even do more. And I can tribute the Yugioh to make him go up to 6,900. So he'd be 69. Haha. My math may be a little wrong. But hey, I tried. He'd be big. That's what I'm trying to get across. And you want to get a really big monster on board. This is an awesome card. It's still great. I love this card. It's in all great old school beatdown decks, and 3 copies of United We Stand just helps the deck, and it's amazing and shows the unity of the Batterymen. So let's get into the traps. Now, we don't play a hell of a lot of traps. It's kind of pathetic how many traps we play. We only play the 3 copies of Called Haunted because we can bring back our 9 volt and search more of our fuel cells or our industrial strength or our charger, whichever one we need. But other than that, that's the main deck. Let's get straight on to the extra deck. Now, you really don't tap into the extra deck a lot, but this is kind of just a toolbox extra deck just in case you need something. You can go grab it. We play 1 Photon Strike Bouncer because with 2 fuel cells you can go into it. Utopia Beyond, same reason. Gauntlet Launcher because you may need to pop something and 2 fuel cells equal it. Utopia the Lightning, you get a Utopia Prime, and then a Utopia the Lightning. You can make it with a Summoner Monk and a what's it, 9 volt. You can make a 5k beater off of it. It helps with the OTK. Usually this is what I'm going to go for in the deck because I want to just push with this deck. Silent Honor Arc, it can add a little bit of defense actually to the deck because you can negate its destruction twice from 2 materials, or you can steal something and then negate its destruction. 1 Castell because Castell spins monsters. I was thinking Giant Hand when I said negate. Giant Hand because it negates stuff. 82 just to push for game if I need to. It cannot be targeted for an attack while you control a spell or trap card, but this is the only card I have, and I have like a Summoner Monk. It's late game, I have Summoner Monk, a spell card in my hand. I summon the Summoner Monk, discard the spell card, and then go for 9 volt search, and then make Heartland Draco swing directly. Emerald, just to spin my combo pieces like Industrial Strength back to the deck. If I summon early and dies, I can spin it back into my 9 volts. Tsukuyomi because I play a lot of light monsters in this deck, and it's not hard to get to 9 volts on field to summon this with like a Call to Haunted and then normal summon the other one. 1 Cowboy because it helps me just go for game like normal with everybody Cowboy for game. 1 Sylvan, I think it's Sylvan, I don't know. You guys are probably going to give me shit about it. I normally get it from you. But Sylvan, Princess Sprite, because Microcell and Battle Fader equals this, and 1 Dullahan because Dullahan is a rank 1. But other than that, guys, that's it for the entire deck. I really hope you enjoyed it. This deck is super fast, it's super fun, and it's super furious. And it makes your opponent furious when they just get OTK'd out of nowhere. It can pull them out like you wouldn't believe. But anyways, guys, I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think. And tell me what you think of this deck profile. It's a lot of fun, and I really, really enjoy this deck. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you around, guys.